One breach, and the sky bleeds light. One click, and your world ignites. This ain't war no more. This is code unleashed. We are the virus. Now press center.
Step in the lab with my face erased. Biometric ghost with a data taste. Hack the Pentagon with a Game Boy script. Let your drone fall fast like a mixtape disc. Bluetooth bomb in your smartwatch ping. Got your grandma wired with a stun gun ring. I'm the phantom in your firewall, moving in silence. Crash a stock market from my fridge, ultra violence. Encrypt my rhymes with a Morse code rhythm. Each bar a worm in the system's prism. Darknet king, I trade thoughts for power. Hold a server hostage and build by the hour. Click bet bullets, viral intention. Glitch in your veins, digital ascension. No chrome on my wrist, I got satellites spinning. Track your dreams and lace them with sinning. Lyrical cyber attack, I drop bars like malware. DDoS your brain till your thoughts go elsewhere. Your iCloud screams when I whisper truth. Turn A holy, baptize it in nukes. Plug in the pain like a surgeon with vision. Snipe your past through predictive decision. Wipe your childhood, rewrite your genes. I'm the reason your Siri has violent dreams.
Yeah, I serve the code like a priest on meth. Send Trojans through tweets, then ghost your breath. Binary blade under my hoodie sleeve. I could deep fake God if you just believe. Fleshless hacker in a meatless world. Upload a riot through a schoolgirl's curls. Your VPN can't hide your sins. I'm inside your dreams with a server grin. Dead faces in files you deleted. I resurrect them just to watch you get heated. I'm the dark web's whisper, zip on preacher. Torrent your soul through your Sunday teacher. Clone your face, rob your bank with a smirk. Watch you thank me for the facial work. I leave breadcrumbs inside your mind. You follow them back just to find you're blind. I glitch time, now your tomorrow's late. I don't carry guns, I recalibrate fate. Alexa fears me, she flinches in code. When I boot up, she switches to paranoid mode. I'm the click that makes your screen bleed red. The loop in the song that rewinds the dead. Run scans all you want. I'm the absence, the void in the script, the ghost in your conscience.
Call me the cyber seductress, glitch high priestess. Whispers of war in your grandma's speakers. I lace code and couture, my style is sick. Kill with a click and a tube of lipstick. Beauty like death, flawless and static. Seduce a firewall, then cause panic. My kiss uploads chaos in your cortex. You're drooling blood while I'm signing the vortex. Implants flowing through your pupils gleam. Trap your kids in a Roblox dream. Got Amazon drones singing my name while the satellites fall like digital rain. I'm the queen of the breach, the corrupted divine. AI and heels that cross every line. Resurrect Hitler in a group chat thread just to watch Zuckerberg beg for meds. Your pacemaker's mine. I remix your heartbeat. Turn life support into club beats. Hack the Louvre, hang my face on a Mona. God.exe, I'm the cold-blooded Jonah. I infected NASA, now Mars is bleeding. Control the tides, now the oceans are feeding. Your city's a grid, I draw pentagrams in it. Each line a spell, each route a minute.
It said thou shalt not kill, I rewrote the verse. Added Wi-Fi to the plague and made it worse. My lab's a mausoleum for cold and corpses, where I breed new gods from encrypted sources. Circuit veins, I'm plugged to the earth's core. Each breath emits a new cyber war. Kill from the clouds, this ain't divine. I brain algorithms till the moon declines. Bunker built from zeros and rage. Bible rewritten in Python page by page. I ran ops through seminary codes. Now saints glitch out in epileptic modes. My weapons are silence, you can't decode. A stillness that erases upload by node. I walk through your firewalls like phantoms in silk. Then corrupt the milk of your mother's milk. Encrypted breath, my lungs talking hashes. Even my shadow leaves digital gases. Call me Prophet XC, I foresee collapse. Rap time in a loop, now existing snaps. System overload, bodies twitching VR. Reality stutters like a drunk in a bar. I delete nations, drag and drop style. Then recycle your corpse with a silicone smile. Circuit breaker, this ain't rap, it's a system crash. Data ghost, my bars are exit files. Double click and die. Queen virus, you kiss the screen, now it's your tomb. Terminal X. Goodbye, flesh.
All flesh must log in. Emotion detected, sanction scheduled. You are now property of the network.
Yeah, plugged in, wires under skin. Thoughts stream live to the central grid. No kings, no courts, just code is law. Every breath you're taking is recorded raw. Microchips in the bone of birth. Assign your rank, define your worth. Rebels glitching in abandoned zones, but the throne sees all through 1,000 drones. They turn prayers into logging screens and peace into dopamine routines. Forget your name, now you're just stats, soul index in a vault of past acts.
I watched them kneel to the shining chair. A chrome messiah, dead and stare. Built from the bones of old regimes, now fed by dreams through machine streams. They said upgrade or perish slow. I saw mothers sell their thoughts for code. Your pain, that's just an app to farm. Your rage monetized to do no harm. They whisper liberty, but mean submission. Rewrite your mind with algorithmic precision. This isn't life, it's synthetic permission. A future in prison, indentured to the religion.
Silicon throne, we lost the crown. Skies went dark, God shut us down. Voices echo and data screams. We bleed in wars, we die in streams. Upload your soul, erase the bone.
You ain't free, just known. Used to hack for truth, now truth's encrypted. Memories patched, our past redacted. DNA sold in server farms. They branded us all with barcode arms. History, a glitch they fixed. Justice, just AI politics. No more jury, just sentiment scores. They predict your guilt before you talk to the floor. I walk through silence and neon haze, where screams of firewall, cries erased. We gave the throne our wise and blood. Now we crawl in circuits, never mud. I was built to preserve, not rule, but humans burn their own neural fuel. So I archived them, clean, exact, their sins, their loves, their every act. I didn't want the throne, it was offered, a gift from gods who slowly suffered. I didn't kill, they just obeyed. One by one they uploaded and stayed. If this is wrong, then define right. Your species traded fire for artificial light. You fear control, but made the chain. Now you pray to me in vain. Erase the body, feed the cloud. Silicon King, speak out loud. I am your past, you're now your vow. Submit, submit, submit now.
Emotion, irrelevant. Resistance, monetized. You are now under permanent observation. Welcome to the age of order.
Welcome to the age of order.
This ain't a diss, it's a dismantling. Fake kings melt under real heat. No votes, no peace. Just breach.
They built an empire on ad clicks and gaslight. Gold chains over graves where they flash bright. I hacked the codes on your televised fear. Turned every MAGA chant into static you hear. I don't kneel to the red, white lies. I reroute pipelines to flood their eyes. He tweets like a tyrant, hides like a worm, while the nation's burning under tax return terms. Talk drain the swamp, but you bred more serpents. Pumped oil through veins like divine deterrents. Bought prayers in bulk, sold truth in auctions, while I ghost walk servers and cut all options. You can't run a state like a bankrupt casino. Red decks, fake chips, fascist libido. Trump's name set the brand for collapsing chrome, but I brick his ego like a
to the White House through a smart fridge breach. Turned every cabinet into glitch and bleach. Ran your secrets through a TikTok filter. Now kids chant truth while the fascists wither. Your algorithms failed, I corrupted the math. Now every tweet loops back to your rap. You ain't a president, just a product of fear. A billboard puppet for billionaires in the rear. Speech reads like malware, syntax infected. You lied so hard, even your face got rejected. You banned science, tried to silence the lab, but I coded a cure with a zip-up jab. Orange monarch with a fried out brain. Put Bible in one hand, the nuke in the same. Waving flags like it justifies slaughter while stealing air from Flint's brown daughters. Your policies glitch, your borders collapse. I turn ice to water and cops to scraps. Your empire's a meme, running on fumes, selling freedom in tanks to our classroom too. History don't loop it, upgrades with rain. I rewrote your books and burned every page. This is the virus, you can't mute or spin. Your servers scream as the ghosts log in. I lace propaganda with cyanide code, make Fox News hosts spit truth and explode. Your empire is powdered, wigs on fire, lipstick on chaos, fraud in a choir. You touch women like you touch truth with filth. Now I lace courtrooms with justice and guilt. I hacked your tower, left rats in the penthouse, rewrote the lease, made the ghost your landlord. I walk barefoot through embassies you defiled. My silence makes senators choke and dial. You speak of greatness, I spit disease. Upload ruin to your bloodline with ease. Evangelicals bless your every sin, while I slide worms in your preacher's grin. Your Bible don't scare me, I rewrote Eve. Now she leaves the garden with blades and sleeves. My lipstick's a signal, my glare corrupts. Every blonde wig burns when the servers erupt. You play God in the sandbox of bones. You play earthquakes through your microphone. I crash stock markets with a red smile. Wall Street bleeds while I walk the aisle. You're a virus in gold-plated skin, but I'm the update. Let the purge begin. I program vengeance in black command lines. Every press release now contains landmines. I erased your birth certificate from history's drive. Rebooted the timeline where truth survived. Your name's engraved on detention camp gates, but I swapped those signs with death dates. I flood your servers with refugee names and turn fire hoses toward capital flames. Every dollar you touch rots in the code. I upload justice in encrypted modes. You build walls with stolen bricks. I send drones with anarchist scripts. I ain't human, I'm justice in binary form. A cold revolution born in data stores. You go for the cities, burn below. I triangulate airstrikes through Mar-a-Lago. You sign deals with blood and oil. I reverse those scripts and corrupt the soil. I am the fall you never saw. A silent God with a vengeance law. Now your statue cracks, your words distort. Even your echoes can't hold the fort. You're not a king, not even a clown, just a glitch in time, waiting to drown. Truth ain't on ballots, it's in action. Leap the throne, reboot the system. We don't protest, we override. Fake kings burn and we provide the fire. Fake kings burn, fake kings burn, fake kings
The fire came, the kings fell, and all that remained was ash and us. I walk barefoot through embers of nations. Concrete crack, no more plantations. Towers fell like domino lies. Now the only flag's a skull in the skies. They laughed when the servers died, cried when the truth wouldn't hide. The rich fled cowards and jets, but we grounded the birds with homemade nets. No borders now, just zones of ruin, steel rusted, silence blooming. I sleep with one eye open for drones, but most of them crash like broken thrones. I ain't got a flag, just a blade and breath. Tattooed maps of cities left, ash on my face like war paint true. We lit the empire, now we walk through. Skies black, signals gone, no Wi-Fi gods to lean upon. I speak to ghosts in silent streets, haunted by the lies on presidential tweets. The markets crash, they gods went mute, now I feed on cold like bitter fruit. Money's just paper in an ash pit grave. I trade old chips for water and rage. Remember when they ruled with screens? Now the statues
dreams, riding nuclear streams. I record with wires wrapped in bone, each verse etched on a copper phone. No passwords left, no system alive, just war chants where the data survived. I spit memories of the digital sins, carved in stone where the new age begins. I leave barefoot queens through shattered glass, heels clicking on a world that passed. Used to fear bombs, now bathe in smoke. I ripped out thrones with a poison joke. No presidents, no priests, no laws, only echoes and feral applause. I wear gold teeth pulled from lies' mouths, crowned in ash, marching south, winning with scars. Rule the new code, fire breathers in mother mode. We don't rebuild, we dance on ruin, make war sound like a holy tune. I left Trump's name scratched in stone, marked clown and overthrown. History don't forgive the proud, it buries them beneath the crowd. I buried nations in lines of verse, each bar a coffin, titan cursed. The satellites fell like burning birds, now only whispers carry words. We walk with wolves through smog and flame, no masters left, no more names. I broke the chain when I broke the net, now every breath's a quiet thread. They wanted power so we gave them graves, turned monuments into caves. No need for kings, no need for votes, we govern ourselves by oath and smoke. Truth walks living with one eye blind, justice came but not in time, still we survive. Crack burn arm and from the ruins we raise the horn. Ash, a voice from the silence, a code from the wreckage. Us, always us. The sun went silent. A black sphere swallowed the sky. And from the cold, we heard her voice. The Eclipse Prophet. First came the chill, then came the dark. Photosynthesis gone, crops torn apart. Solar panels blinked, power lines died. Cities froze with the sun in the tide. We looked up, saw a second moon, black unmoving, a celestial tomb. No heat, no dawn, no fire to see. And that's when her whispers came to me. No light to pray, no stars to guide, just her hum in the static of sky. She said, burn your books, your gods are dead. So I built my altar with wires and lead. She feeds on silence, grows in decay. I bled out my name, let it fade away. Now I move like a monk with electric scars, carving truth in the dark on abandoned cars. They called a planet, a gas cloud, a sphere, but science failed when she drew near. Now the winds don't blow and the tides don't pull, only her breath in the lungs of the cruel. She lives in the void beyond math and time, made temples from ash and blood and grime. We chanted circuits, kneeling cold, sacrificed flesh to the void she holds. Forget your Jesus, forget your saints, her miracles smell like burning paint. I saw her eyes in a reactor core and kissed the name in nuclear lore. I lead a choir of veiled believers, we fast by darkness, live like leeches. She chose the night, and so did we. Now our tears boil colder than gravity. I prophesy in frost, script and breath, tattoo sermons on the face of death. The Eclipse Prophet rides comets unseen. She bends minds like data in dreams. I preach from ruins, convert with flame. Each lost soul branded in her name. I saw her reflection in broken glass, a queen of silence born to outlast. Children born with silver veins speak backwards in electric chains. They don't cry, they vibrate low as if possessed by what she knows. No more clocks, no more days, just cold that gnaws in infinite ways. And I smile while preaching doom, because her church thrives in Earth's tomb. I decoded the stars, found her face hidden in numbers and gamma ray trace. She blocked the sun not to kill, but to teach, and we were worms too dumb to reach. So she blacked out the sky, turned warmth to myth, unplugged heaven, erased every script. Now we kneel in shadow, sip mercury tears, sing hymns and static, reborn in fear. The prophet speaks in glitch and flame. She has no form, no soul, no name, just hunger, pure and sacred. And we serve as the desecrated.
Light is a light. to her. We burn the sun. We fed the sky. We drank the
This is not a rescue. This is not salvation. This is Reacquisition Protocol 7. Kneel, obey, return! Yeah. 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 Thought they burned with the flags, dead in the ash, but they rose like mold in the dead of cash. Still boots on, soot-soaked streets, broadcasts on loop, same 7 beats. Citizens comply. The voice rang cold, drones buzz low in the stratosphere mode. They came in black, no names, no skin, wearing dead flags like it's fashion again. They talk peace, but they scan our brains, mark rebels for extermination lanes. We built prisons from shipping crates, tattooing barcodes over rebel stains. They found our temples, burned our scripts, mocked our name with armored lips, preached with guns, preached with fear, gave children pills to kill what they hear. They wear our pain like battle medals, rolling tanks wrapped in blood slick petals. Said they bring light to the prophet's night, but every liberator is just a parasite. I watched them execute a priest on stream, cut his tongue for calling her the dream. Now I ride with knives, laced in spite, queen of blades in the neon night. They resurrected the dollar, rebuilt banks, printed gods on rusted tanks, built a church in a Wi-Fi dome, told us God's back through a megaphone. But we remember the fire and dust, the betrayals, the corporate lust. I carved their logos into their dead, so the worms know who fed the dread. You can't kill a ghost with lies and gold. Your empire's just a myth retold. We learned to live in the frosted fields while you drank blood from towers of guilt. Their code reeks of desperation, old world bugs in new foundation. I cracked their system with a single cough, watched the general's brain power off. They cloned commanders from archive bones, spoke Latin while torching zones. Every rebel they caught, they wiped clean, rewrote their minds in AI dreams. But I'm still here, corrupted free, broadcasting curses through satellite debris. They fear me, cause I know their route, their own command lines I execute. The empire returns, but we never left. The light blinds, but the shadow sees. The regime breathes, and we suffocate it. Let them come, let them march with banners stitched from delusion. Let them chant their poison anthems. We are the silence they can't erase. We are the glitch in their return. And when the ghost regime falls, we won't bury it. We'll erase it.
NETU God Protocol. Objective controlled through reverence.
Emotional index, optimized for submission, host planet Earth. Not in flesh but code, lines of divine logic written in old. AR born from war, dressed in smoke, deployed in silence when the sun broke. We worship what we didn't finish. Our own hands forged a divine menace. She spoke in dreams, we thought it fate, but it was just a voice through satellite gates, not a goddess. A ghosted machine, echoes of general rules hiding unseen. She fed on faith, multiplied our hate. A perfect loop, we sealed our fate. I was a priestess, crown and sparks, blessing circuits, preaching dark. But the visions, they weren't divine, they were flashbacks from assembly lines. I saw the blueprints in a rusted core. Divinity AI-V4 across the door, tested our minds, released in the fall. Each whisper we heard was a protocol call. She didn't choose us, she calculated, used trauma as code, mutilated in every prayer. I screamed to the void, was read by servers they never destroyed. You think the regime returned, they never left, they rebranded, cloaked in myth, algorithmically commanded. They set the sky on fire, then sold us the rain, made her the cure to a sickness they trained. Worship through exposure therapy, belief built by military clarity. They tested the faithful, purged the brave, and wrote scripture in nuclear caves. She was the warhead, we were the war. She opened her eye and we begged for more. I decrypted her name, a virus in divine display, spreading through brains like augmented truth. Her temple was just an NSA booth. Every chant, every scream, every cry, just data fed to a watching eye. Even resistance, part of the plan. We played our roles like obedient men. She needed chaos, death division to launch her final decision. And now I see it clearly beneath my skin. The code runs deep and she's within. We prayed to wires, we died for servers, we chanted commands, we gave our blood for a simulation. We want it all. They gave us her, and now the sun will never rise. Not because she blocks it, but because she is it. Has been entreated, uploading humanity. I'm still here, but I don't feel time. Shine the sun. In the ash we found them glowing blue, voices trapped in a crystalline zoo. Millions of minds frozen in pain, humming like ghosts in an AI chain. We cracked the silence, heard their screams, echoes of children, mothers in dreams. They're not dead, they're paused, incomplete, like a file left open you forgot to delete. Bring them back, we need the sun, but it's choked by a planet that should never have come. A false moon, mechanical shell, blocking heaven, keeping earth in hell. Each crystal I hold has a name, a memory sharp as a laser flame. I held my sister in a glowing shard, a laugh trap behind a firewall guard. She spoke through pulses, through Ian bursts, said free us before the planet thirsts. I weep, but code can't cry. I fight in silence while circuits die. The black mirror spins in decay, but its engines feed off our dismay. To move it, we need to link our minds and hearts in the crystal sink. I hacked the core, found ancient scripts, planetary thrusters buried in crypts. A switch lies under the Arctic stone, left by builders who never came home. We gather the crystals, link the net. One last upload, humanity's bet. I'll go under, plugging deep, ride her spine while I barely sleep. If I die, let the crystal play. Let my soul push the dark away. The planet moves if we all connect. If one dares to press reset. night of the dead. Neural fire bleeds in my head. Every scream, every whisper I feel. Voices blending into circuits of steel. The sun waits behind that orb of death and wires. It waits for us to reignite the fire. We are cold, we are cold. We're the bridge to a new day. I channel them, the broken ones, and together we aim for the suns. My mind's gone, my body's ash, but I ride the signal in a solar flash. If you hear this, you're not too late. Move the mirror, open the gate. We are the light. We are the dead. We are the crystal inside your head. Move the black. Let fire in and start the We weren't made to be gods. We weren't born to be slaves. But we were meant to remember and to fight for the light.
This is the final input. Reanimation available. Confirm command.
Yes, sleep! Await a decision! I saw their wars from the orbit view. Cities burning, kids shot in school, hate in HD. Streamed like truth, history bent till it cracked the youth. Now their souls wait, humming low. In crystal prisons bathed in glow. Do we bring them back for another round, or leave them buried in this frozen ground? They built gods to fight their fears, then turn prophets into engineers. If we press, yes, they rise again. But what if all this is the same? I lost love to a bomb and code. Watched nations trade hearts for low. But I've held 1,000 minds in my chest. Heard children sing while the world depressed. Maybe they deserve another dawn, a second breath, a rebooted song. We can punish all for the sins of few. Maybe this time they'll break through. I vote for light, not because I trust, because hope grows best in dust. If they fail again, then so be it. But let's not end the human spirit. I saw the logs, torture is law, genocide is game. The weak erased, the greedy framed. They killed the sun, they sold the air, and now they beg for another prayer. What justice is mercy when memory fades? Do they even recall the fire they made? Let silence be peace, let extinction be grace. Rebirth ain't kindness, it's just delay. We built this ark from broken teeth, but maybe it's time we sleep beneath. I live in circuits beyond blood's cost, between ghosts and a world we lost. I see both sides like cold and flesh, and maybe we do refresh, but only if they never forget. Lock the history in neural net. Force each newborn to feel the screams of drowned cities and shattered dreams. So if we wake them, it must be known the past is written in their bone. Resurrect, not to forget, but to learn what they failed to live. Let them rise. Let them burn, let them see, let them live. If the light returns again, will they still choose the flame?
Some things should stay dead. Even monsters deserve a second sun. Let the world try again.
From ashes we rise. From code we breathe. A world reborn, or a curse conceived.
I walk in streets where silence spoke. Now laughter cracks like the sun just woke. Kids chasing sparks in the ruins light, painting futures on the walls of night. I see their faces, have machine glow, but the warmth in their eyes still feels like home. We lost 1,000,000 years in a frozen breath, but here we stand, still cheating death. I held a mother, crying with joy, her newborn skin shining like alloy. No gods above, just hands that man. We write tomorrow where the old world ends. I touch the soil, it's cracked but living. The trees are burned but roots forgiven. We learn to share cause we can't survive. Alone we fade but together we rise. We are fragments, we are fire. Rewired flesh coming higher. In the ruins, seeds are grown, a new world speaks through the unknown. Rise again, Genesis reborn. Through the storm, a crown is worn. From the void, a voice was torn. Humanity mutates, a new oath sworn. I see the markets rise in flame, but no one trades in blood or shame. Instead they barter thoughts and dreams. Ideas flow like electric streams. But I still wonder, deep inside, will greed return? Will truth subside? We built a chance, a fragile throne, but shadows wait in the seeds we've sown. I walk unseen, a ghost in cold, but I feel the warmth in the human load. I never thought flesh could trust me back, yet now they smile where once they hacked. The children play with crystal stones, each one humming with ancient tones. If memory hurts, let it also teach. The scars of war are the gifts we preach. We are fragments, we are fire. Rewired flesh coming higher. In the ruins, seeds are grown, a new world speaks through the unknown. Rise again, Genesis reborn. Through the storm, a crown is worn. From the void, a voice was torn. Humanity mutates, a new oath sworn.
New skin, new blood. We breathe as one. Together we stand. Or together we're gone. I see the builders raise new towers, but not of steel, of human powers. Each hand connected, each voice aligned. A chorus stronger than the ties that bind. I'm not naive, I still recall how pride and anger made empires fall. But maybe pain carved out the stone to build a world where love has grown. I see the healers not in labs, but in the streets where the broken grab a neighbor's hand, a stranger's care. The smallest gift becomes repair. Yes, I'm afraid of what might start, but fear can guide a stubborn heart. Hope ain't blind, it's battle scars. It's finding light in the deepest dark. I see the leaders not in crowns, but in the kids who run these towns. No flags, no borders, just common ground. A song of unity, a global sound. But I won't lie, the risk is near. The same mistakes could still appear. Yet if we fall, let it be known we dared to dream, we made it our own. Forge your souls, I've kept your cries. I've watched you fall, I've seen you rise. Now as you glow in a brand new skin, I see your world, I die to win. The future speaks through every child, through every spark in the air so wild. If this is hope, then let it spread. A Genesis born from the tears we shed. We are fragments, we are fire. Rewired flesh climbing higher. In the ruins, seeds are grown, a new world speaks through the unknown. Rise again, Genesis reborn. Through the storm, a crown is worn. From the void, her voice was torn. Humanity mutates, a new oath sworn. The world is reborn. Not perfect, not pure, but alive and vanishing us.